So we're out here in PE and having a lot of fun with the people, asking them about the name change from PE to Gqeberha. How do you think they came up with that name?
Well, I thought it's like a Xhosa name or something.
No. I heard a rumor that somebody sat on a keyboard and it popped out a new name.
Because when you say Gqeberha, some people don't know where's Gqeberha. They don't know where it is.
I think they laugh at you when you say kheh-beh-gah. So, I don't know. Those people are not from here. Hi, hello sir. Tell me, do you still use the name PE or Gqeberha?
PE.
You say PE.
Yeah.
People take this question very serious, huh? A lot of people think that I'm busy politicizing something here. It's all I'm looking for is just a good laugh. Do you think they came up with the name by accident?
No.
Not?
No, it's not.
Do you use the new name Gqeberha? Not.
No, it's still Port Elizabeth to me. I'm sorry.
It's very difficult to frame a question to get a good laugh about the name Gqeberha, because every question that you give has a subtle undertone of why are you asking this question? Right? Tell me something. If a person from Gauteng comes here and he can't pronounce the name Gqeberha, do you think they will allow him into the city limits?
Yes, of course, yes.
Of course.
Yeah, they are friendly people.
You don't think they perhaps had a Scrable game and they ran out of letters and then they came up with that name?
Could be. Could be
What
that.
does it mean?
I don't know. I'm Xhosa, but I don't know what. Mama, Gqeberha, what does it mean? I have no idea.
You can always. Is it?
I could say kheh-beh-gah. I've been born in this country, but I don't use it.
You don't use
I don't like
that.
the name at all.
Do you guys still use the name PE or do you use the new name Gqeberha?
Still use PE.
You still use PE. Do you prefer it?
Yeah.
Because I've heard a rumor that if you pronounce it wrong 3 times, they won't allow you into the casino.
Oh, is it?
So have you ever been in trouble here by saying the name incorrectly?
No, luckily.
Never.
No.
But I heard a rumor that if I mispronounce it 3 times, they won't allow me into the casino. Or they were playing Scrable, and then somebody came up with new letters.
Yes.
Yeah, and they had a lot of letters left, and so they spelled it Gqeberha. Yeah. Don't you think so?
I wouldn't know.
On the Gqeberha name now.
Gqeberha. You, it's PE. Straightforward.
Port Elizabeth.
Port
That's
Elizabeth.
how the world knows us.
Exactly.
Our world here and there, and
Yeah.
even the African people.
Yeah.
Gqeberha, which is the bay.
That's right.
Port Elizabeth.
Port
En ek
Elizabeth.
Afrikaans ook vra.
Daar sê.
Do you still use the name, do you still use the name PE or do you use the new name Gqeberha? Which do you prefer? You say PE. You're more used to PE.
Okay. How do you think they came up with that funny name? I heard a rumor that somebody sat on a keyboard and he just spit out that new name. Okay, so what does the name mean?
Okay, the name, it represents all the people of South Africa.
Okay.
Black, white, colored.
If I go very, very fast and I hit a pothole at 120 kilometers an hour, don't you think I would say,
Yeah, I doubt it.
You doubt it? I will use another word.
Yeah, you
Tell me something, would you rather say PE or would you say Gqeberha?
Well, I don't know how to really pronounce it properly.
Do you think the name Gqeberha, how do you say that?
I've got no idea.
You have no idea. Okay.
Yes.
But for us people coming from up north,
Yes.
it's very difficult to pronounce it. Do you think if we pronounce it 3 times wrong, will you guys correct us?
Yeah, definitely will correct you. Remember, if your name is John, and then I don't need to pronounce John wrong
Yeah.
3 times, meaning that now you can try and pronounce our name right.
You don't think that perhaps they sat on a keyboard and it just spat out wrong?
QWERTY, yeah.
Like QWERTY. Hi. Do you mind answering a question for me for my YouTube channel?
What question is it?
It's about the name Gqeberha.
I don't think I could answer that.
Okay. Tell me, do you still use the name PE or do you use the name Gqeberha? You use the name Gqeberha. Okay. And us people that come from Gauteng, if we say it wrong, will you correct us?
No.
You won't correct us. Will you just judge us secretly?
Yeah. Definitely, I'll judge you secretly.
Judge us secretly. If you hit a pothole at 120 kilometers an hour, would you say Gqeberha?
No, you'd say, oh God.
I'm trying to measure the happiness of PE, but they tell me no, it's not PE, it's Gqeberha. So which one do you use?
Both
of them
comes to mind.
Is it really? Do you know what the name means?
I actually don't know what it means. I did read about what it meant, but I've forgotten what it meant.
Yeah. Tell me, do you guys use the name PE or Gqeberha?
Prefer Port Elizabeth.
Port Elizabeth. So you wouldn't go and say Gqeberha all the time.
I even forgot that I'm in Korea. I totally slips my mind.
Okay, so how do you think they came up with that name?
Have no idea, and it was a bad idea.
It was.
Ever since everything PE was called.
Tell me, do you use the name PE or Gqeberha?
I use PE.
You use PE. Okay.
And it's not easy to say.
Can you do that
No,
sound?
I can't. That's no problem. That's why I sometimes don't use it.
Okay. So us people coming from way up there, you know, from Gauteng, do you judge us secretly if we can't pronounce it right?
No, because it's a very difficult word for people who are not used to it.
Is it?
So we used to it. When someone says Gqeberha like you, it's like, oh, at least you tried.
At least you tried.
Yes.
Okay. Kheh-beh-gah. No, maybe that's also wrong. Kha. Just I don't know how to do that one.
That's yes. That's
Okay. Do you think it came from a Scrable game that got out of hand?
Man, that's a difficult one to say.
So you think that people would rather say PE than Gqeberha?
I prefer PE.
You prefer PE? The Gqeberha.
Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure it was one of the older Khoisan chiefs, wasn't it?
Kheh-beh-gah. Kheh-beh-gah.
Hoe? Ek sê weer?
Kheh-beh-gah.
Gqeberha.
Kom hier so.
Jy moet hom maar so agterklik. Okay.
Onder nie, amper amper bo. Ons moet hom om te klik. Ek hoop ek sê hom reg.
Was dit maklik in die begin om dit reg te kry om dit so te kan sê?
Dit was nie maklik nie. Dit is nog steeds nie maklik nie.
So where do you think they came up with that name?
I think the history of the place.
The history? You don't think they sat on a keyboard and the name just came out? Okay. Hi.
Cameras are not allowed.
Okay. All right, no problem.
Only if you got an argument with the seller.